Are you in the market for a 3D printer? If you are, I suggest you watch this video in its whole entirety, because I reckon after this video you'll probably end up buying one, especially the Bambu Lab P1S. And if you stick around to the end, there will be a giveaway. But I'm not going to tell you until you get to the end. So let's get right to it. First of all, let's go through some specifications on this particular Bambu Lab P1S. I've got them written down, pretty straightforward. Right, the current price for a standalone Bambu Lab P1S in the UK delivered to your door is £509. You can get the combo version that has an AMS system, which is the system that sits on top, which you can put 4 colours in. So you can print multicoloured things off the Bambu Lab website or on the mobile app that's connected to your phone. You just scroll through, pick something that you fancy, just press print, and it's that easy. It starts printing it. Couple of little pointers to see it. This is on their website, by the way. Basically, it works right out of the box. Within 15 minutes, you can start printing, and it's absolutely true, because that's actually what happened to me when I first bought it. According to them, which I totally believe in, it's a well-polished hardware and software. Basically, I've printed dozens and dozens of stuff off it, and I haven't had an issue with it yet that I can really remember it was a bad issue. The metal body, it's a whole metal body. It's got glass to keep all the heat inside for the high temperature filaments that you might want to print, like a harder wearing plastic, but we can discuss that later on. You can print up to 16 colours with this AMS system. I believe you would have to have 4 AMS systems collected somehow. That's because you get 4 colours per AMS system that sits on top. I've never crossed that bridge yet, because that's a bit too far advanced for me yet at the minute with this. We've got up to 20,000 millimetres per second squared acceleration, prints a benchy in 18 minutes. Now, if you don't know what a benchy is, you're going to find out, because I've recorded one being printed no more than 25 minutes ago. So that's going to be part of this video where you can see it being printed. Of course, it will be speeded up because it's about 20 minutes long. And I don't think you want to watch that for 20 minutes. I wouldn't. So that's why I'm going to speed it up. There is a built-in camera in here for you to record what you are printing. And it does it speeds it up automatically. Time lapse, I believe it's called. But the camera's not the best thing in the world in here, in all honesty. So that's why I just did it on my Action 4. You know, that Action 4 I keep talking about. That's why I did it on this one, and then that's why I'm going to fast forward it in the editing when I get to that stage. So, cut long story short, the Bambu Lab, the size, by the way, it's 256 millimetres by 256 millimetres by 256 millimetres. So it's a big square patch, so you can get some big sized projects on there. You know, big cups, models. I'm quite certain you can build big, like, Disney castles and things if you can be bothered. That's not my cup of tea, but you know, if you're into that sort of stuff, that's what you can do with it. So, cut long story short, I'm just going to quickly go through some of the stuff that I've already printed on this 3D printer, and I haven't even touched the surface yet. It's the tip of the iceberg that I've actually printed off, and I'll go through a couple of these things. And the reason why I've printed these, because I think 3D printers, in my opinion, is excellent for practical stuff. It's all very well, you know, printing, I don't know, a Spider-Man or a Batman or something that you just look at, or a skull or something. That's all very well, but I want to print things that are practical, something that you can print to use around the house. That's why I bought a 3D printer, for that particular purpose. As you know, as a car mechanic, sometimes there might be a plastic bush or something that's broken on a car that I'm trying to fix, and as a temporary measure, I could design something on Fusion 360, which will be another video, by the way, because I need to learn that, and then you can send the design straight to the Bambu Lab, and it prints exactly what it says on Fusion 360, which is excellent. We'll go through a few little things here that I've got already pre-printed, just to show you what this sort of thing does. I mean, here's a very straightforward little thing that took, I think, about 5 minutes. It's actually a mobile phone holder, so that sits on the table, and your mobile phone sits on there. Just, you know, it's a candy little quirky thing. We've got, what I like is obviously, as you know, I'm into fishing. So I printed these off. Excellent. These are the screws straight onto the wall. Straight onto the wall. Three, you know, three abreast type thing. And you can hang your rods on. Happy days. We've got these, which I thought were really handy. You know, just a very little, funny little thing, but you don't know what they are. Basically, that would screw to the wall, onto the wall like that. No, I'm lying. This bit would screw to the wall like that. This would screw to, say, a wooden shelf you've got that you want to put a wooden shelf up. So this is on the wooden shelf, and then this slots into there like that. How good is that? And honestly, I can't remember how quick they printed. I think it was like, I think I did 3 in 15 minutes or something. It was just, and it's really made of strong P-Tech stuff. It's excellent stuff. That's a little tricky thing. This here, which I'm going to give this to a friend of mine, he doesn't know yet, but this here, would you believe, it's a chain luber. So what you do is, it's printed off already for motorcycles, because as you know, I'm into motorcycles. There's a little cable tie on here, and then I'll just try and show you that so you can see what's going on. There we go. So the chain would run through there. I'm looking at my phone here so I can see what's going on with the camera. You see, it's all clever stuff, isn't it? I'm getting excited. So, right, cut long story short, the chain would run through here. Your can of WD-40 or your spray would would be cable tied to here, and then you would run your chain through there, and then just press the spray button, and then it directs the spray right onto the chain instead of it going everywhere. I mean, I just found that off Bambu Lab, and it's all free, by the way. These things you print off is free through Bambu Lab's mobile website thing. Find a thing on the Bambu Lab, press print, and away it goes. And by the way, you've got to be careful because you can't sell these things because somebody else designed this. So if you do get caught selling them, then you will get wrong. So don't do that. So that's one of them things. One of the best things that I realised that I could get was these little How's Your Fathers. This is called, I'm just going to look at it again so you can see it. This is called a method feeder for fishing. So, cut long story short, your line goes through the middle of the method feeder, comes through here, you attach what you call a hook length to the end, you put some bait on, and inside there you squeeze ground bait in, so then when you cast it out, every time you cast out your fishing line and your fishing method feeder, there's instant bait on the end of the method feeder, so the fish will come along, munch on this and be over the moon because there's a bit of food, and then hopefully they pick up the little method feeder end bait and you've caught a fish. But once I get to my fishing video, then we'll be discussing more of that later on. But why I'm telling this for is that these, for one, at the shop, is £2.50. £2.50 for one of them. And I printed about 20 off. I mean, there's only 4 there, but I've printed about 20 of them off. So I'm telling you now, I've saved. I'll never buy another one again. I don't have to because I can print my own. All I've got to do is put a stick-on weight on the bottom, about 20 gram weight, which I've got because I can get from the car industry, because obviously when I do tyres and I balance wheels, we've got stick-on weights to go to the bottom of them. So that's going to save an absolute fortune for that. What else have I got? Yes, and can you believe it? Bambu Lab actually prints its own little tools. Now, I'm going to look at my camera here just so you can see that. Bam, how good is that? I mean, how good is that? Look at the quality, man. Look at the quality of that. And what this is, it's a little scraper. It's a little scraper for when you take off, when you scrape stuff off the bed. Any bits of plastic get stuck. I mean, and then it does more than that. That was just one little thing. That was actually pre-programmed inside its little software inside here. So it's got like several programs already pre-programmed in. One of the things is called a benchy, which is what I've printed on the video, and I'm going to show you the finished product in a minute. But it does that, and it did this for us because you have lots of tools that come with it. So here's my little toolbox with hot ends in, little cooling fans, bits and bobs. It printed this full box. I don't want to tip it too far because all my stuff's going to fall out. But you can see that. I mean, if you look at that, look at the quality, man. I mean, this took about 45 minutes, but it's got perfect little recesses in. It's a great bit of kit. You can see how happy I am with it. Oh, and by the way, I don't actually get sponsored by Bambu Lab for this video. I bought this all by myself. But if you're out there, Mr. Bamboo, and you want to sponsor us, featherstonhobbies@gmail.com. Thank you very much. Moving on. So we went through what I've just printed, some bits and bobs. I've given you a light description on the size and what it can do and that bits and bobs. So we'll open the door and I'll show you what we did print, which was, take this metal plate off. Wait, look at that. It's a little benchy. And every 3D printer you buy, everyone prints a benchy. And this is what the video is that will be attached to this after I've stopped blabbering on about it. So there's a little benchy. I'm just going to look at that. Straight off the board. Absolutely amazing. What do you think of that? Love it. Just love it. Right, so we're going to pause me chattering on. You're going to watch about 3 or 4 minutes of a speeded up video of this being printed. And then you can come back with, then we'll come back to me for a bit of a close-out chat and finish the video off. See you in a few minutes. Okay, thank you for watching my little video on the Bambu Lab 3D printer. Thank you very much once again if you're getting to the end. Like I say, there's a little giveaway this week. If you would like to comment down below, send me a little email to featherstonhobbies@gmail.com, and the first email I receive, they will get the benchy that we've shown you today and another little special surprise that I'm not going to tell you about. I'm just going to print it and send you that as well. So once again, at the end of this video, there'll be a little box with one of my latest videos on. There'll be a little round circle where you can hover across, click subscribe, and that would be fantastic. Once again, my name is Aidan. Thank you for watching Featherston Hobbies, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.